Welcome to my face. Hello, Team Komal. Today we're going to be talking about the beauty industry in India. I specifically want to talk about the cosmetics industry in India. That too, specifically the makeup. Because even in cosmetics, there's like a lot of different things that come apparently in India. I tried to Google it and it was just like, yeah. As you guys know, I use a lot of makeup, I talk about a lot of makeup, and a lot of my friends use a lot of makeup, and I have a lot of things to say about makeup. This video might get a little controversial, but considering the last video I did, last video that I did, that's no news. It's been almost 71 years, 72-ish because it's 2019 of Indian independence. It's been almost 67 to 68 years since Indian brands started to create makeup for Indian people. That's a long time. Even in this long time, apparently brands don't really understand who exactly an Indian consumer is. There is so many times that brands launch a new collection, and in that new collection there's barely any shades for people that are deeper than NC35, which is all too true and all too annoying for all of us. We still don't have products that are specifically for Indian people, for the Indian weather, for the Indian skin tone, or for Indian skin issues. Such a huge market for people who are above an NC35 that want foundations and blushes and other sort of makeup products. There's also a huge market for people who don't want to really get fair, want to have less sun damaged skin because of the weather. I know you guys have been feeling the same thing because all of us got so happy when Fenty came out with all of the shades. But let's bring it back to India and let's still be sad that we don't have more than 10 shades. Like it's so sad that no brand actually in this time thinks it's okay to create shades that are either just for Indian skin tone or for deeper Indian skin tone. When I see newer products in the market, I really feel that the consumer tests were done in the 40s, 50s and 60s. And they have no idea what's going on right now. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there's no innovation at all in the beauty industry. There have been a couple of products that have actually helped a lot. The Lakmé 9 to 5 range has been tremendous when it comes to working women. It has helped working women by giving them products that they actually know how to use and actually work for that specific purpose. But the shade range of the foundations have still stayed the same, has still shown our exclusiveness, and it's just really sad. Such a huge market for skin tones that are actually not available right now that it's borderline stupid and it's borderline bad for your business if you're actually not creating products for that particular skin tone. I don't really know why brands don't want to exploit this. I don't know why nobody's sitting in their office thinking, it would be a great idea if you could make products for people that nobody else is making products for, because then they're going to buy that product. It's so mind-blowing. Just because your old school user tests or user analysis has told you that the product is actually not going to do well. If you are a huge company, you can always innovate, and I don't understand why that is so difficult in India. I'm not a brand, I'm not a company, I'm not somebody that's actually producing makeup, so there might be a lot of things that I'm missing out, but from a user's perspective, this all seems so stupid. It seems as if brands don't understand that in the long run, you have to create products that are more inclusive. Your exclusive nature of just 5 shades, maximum 10 shades of like 90% white and like that 1% token brown shade is actually not going to get you anywhere, because mostly all brands are creating the same shades and people don't have anywhere else to go but to buy the more expensive products. If you do create products that cater to that shade, you will sell more. Science. That being said, I really want to acknowledge a couple of brands that I personally feel and I've seen innovate as much as they possibly can. One of the brands that I would openly say that has worked a lot on creating products that are customized towards Indian skin tone is Color Bar. Most of the shades that you will see of Color Bar start off with a very medium yellowish skin tone. I know. That being said, not all Indian people start off from that shade, but most of the Indian people have products from other brands that they can use. But people that have a deeper skin tone cannot find products. So if Color Bar is starting the normal range from a medium deep yellow skin tone, it's going to go deeper as compared to other brands. I have seen this happen. I know this because I used to use a couple of their products before, but now they've customized the products so much that I cannot really find a shade for me. What some people would like to call like fair. So I can't really find a shade in the foundation, maybe because I haven't looked enough. For me personally, I cannot find a shade in a Color Bar foundation, but it makes me really happy that other people that have a deeper skin tone can find their shade. That being said, the shade range is still not that big. It could be better, but at least I'm trying to acknowledge the fact that their shade ranges are specifically for Indian skin. I've actually personally met the Color Bar team, and these guys are so passionate about the new trends. They are always looking out for newer trends. Most of the time, whenever they had a bloggers meet, if I would go there and actually talk to them about products, they knew about the newer trends. They knew about what exactly is happening. They wanted to create more products that would resonate with the newer trends. Color Bar was one of the few who actually got the pot of nail polish remover that you can dip your finger in and turn it around. Nobody else at that time had that sort of a product in India, and that's just one of the few examples that I want to push out there. I really want to acknowledge the brands that have genuinely tried to innovate. One of the recent products that I personally purchased is this right here. You guys cannot guess what this is. This is a lip balm fidget spinner. Oh yeah. I think came out a year ago or so. This was when fidget spinners were all the rage. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, if somebody is obsessed with lip balm like I am, would love to spin this around. So this right here by Color Bar seems like a super innovative, cute and trendy idea. At least these guys were trying, you know. So basically this product has 3 lip balms of different flavors. There is the strawberry one, there is the peach, and then there's the grape, I believe. 3 are very mild in color, and you can just open it like this. Just take some and apply on your lips. But Color Bar is a huge brand. It is a brand that can go ahead and innovate and create more products. Now let's talk about a brand that is not such a huge brand yet. It is a brand that's independent currently, and I really want to talk about it because they have been on the radar for about 2 years now. I'm talking about YBP. YBP is an independent brand, which basically means that size-wise they're not huge, but they're very big on innovation. Now YBP started with this. It is a beauty sponge. I can't really tell the difference between this and the beauty blender, but they went a step ahead and gave you something else. Not only did they create a cosmetic applicator, they also created a very nice way of storing it. This is a used one because I used it today on my face. When it's wet, you put it on this, on the top of it, so that it can dry properly. When you're traveling with this, you just open it, put it inside, and there are tiny dots all over, so it can still breathe and will not go bad. That's cute. Now YBP is actually created by Payal right here. After about a year of creating the makeup perfector, they did something that was super exciting, at least for me, and that was the color creams. These colors were a collaboration between YBP and Shreya. 2 reasons why I absolutely love this. One is the whole concept of the color cream was really new in India. Second, they went ahead and they worked with a content creator. Something that needs a lot of gumption to do in India, because all the brands are just super scared about working with influencers, but they were the first ones to actually do it. So this is what they look like. They come in 4 shades, and all of the 4 shades are modeled by Shreya on the packaging. The great thing about these is that you can mix all of them together or different shades together to get your own customized shade. Second is the fact that you can use it on your eyes, your cheeks, as well as your lips. Pyle created these products considering people that have really active acne prone skin. So these products are actually not going to activate your acne even more. They don't have crazy funding, but they still are able to innovate, and they have grown so much in the past 2 years because of the fact that they were innovative. If you guys want me to do a review about these, please let me know, because I have all four, and I also have the sponge. So both of these, let me know. Anything made in India and that's innovative, I love it. Another made in India brand that I really want to acknowledge is Sugar Cosmetics. Now, Sugar Cosmetics creates products that I personally feel are quite innovative. I also like the fact that they always listen to their audience. First things that I purchased from Sugar Cosmetics was this eyeshadow quad. This is in the number 1. The shades are beautiful. They blend beautifully. I had never tried a eyeshadow quad that had very less fallout and had such a great payoff. Plus, it was just, I don't know, it just goes on beautifully. They listen a lot to their audience, which is something that I think led to this product. This is their Ace of Face foundation stick. That being a smaller brand, they still went ahead and created this because the audience wanted it. Shows you the real grit of the brand, you know. You would think that if they are a smaller brand, they would not try to experiment that much. But this product clearly shows you that you don't need to be a big brand in order for you to experiment. Although I've tried this, I don't really like it for myself, but a lot of people absolutely love this product. And I really like the fact that Sugar actually went ahead and created products. And a lot of their audience wanted smaller packaging products. So they ended up creating smaller lipsticks for that specific thing only. That's what I mean. Like, these brands are actually going ahead and doing this because they realize that their audience is the most important. If the audience asks for a smaller packaging, you give them a smaller packaging. The next brand that I want to talk about might be a little controversial. When it comes to beauty products, they're definitely pushing the boundaries. It's Mica. I know people love to hate on Mica because they're just so huge and they're everywhere and people are sick and tired of listening to Mica. But listen to me, okay? Mica has created eyeshadows that are brilliant, eye pencils that are brilliant, nail polishes that are brilliant, contour kits that are brilliant. They've created every single thing at such an affordable rate online that you might not like them being available everywhere, everybody talking about them, having sponsored posts everywhere. But they've made a lot of difference for the usual consumer. One of the products that they've created after listening a lot to the consumer is this contour palette. They had a different cream contour palette before without a highlighter, but they've newly launched this one that I have on my face right now. It's essentially just a matte powder, which is a universal shade, and they have this sparkly but beautiful highlighter shade. I have that on today as well. And this product works, given that they share similarities a little bit too much to a lot of other formulas that are available in other brands. But as a consumer, they have actually made our lives so much easier, created products at a very affordable rate. So I'm very happy about how Mica is going. I would really like if there was more genuine content about them, but at least I'm trying to make some. This is 2019. Nobody is going to fall for your lies. So rather than manipulating your audience and making them think it's good and then buying it and then having a bad experience, why don't you invest your money in educating your audience so that your audience knows how exactly to use a product, and then they have a good experience and then they buy more, and that is equal to more business. The last brand, but not the least, Skincraft. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Skincraft is not makeup. I hear you. I absolutely love the fact that you can now customize your skincare. You don't have to care about things, and you just get it in the mail every month. You use it, and that's it. So I purchased the 1 month package, and I got these products. I haven't really seen a crazy drastic difference, in all honesty, but this is a good thing, we're getting an option of getting customized skincare. Is a great thing. It didn't exist before. They started because they realized there's a need for these things. And I personally think that's really innovative, even if it is available everywhere else. It wasn't there in India. And I feel like products like these and brands like these are the next step. Other than brands that take the consumer for granted and just shove new collections in our faces without actually us wanting it and not giving us what we want, we should incentivize newer brands, you know. If you have any brands in your mind that are made in India, don't really have super amount of media coverage and are doing really good work, definitely let me know in the comment section if you've tried a couple of their products, if you really love some of their products, and I would love to talk about them. I'm all about new upcoming brands, and yeah, if you guys have anything to say about this subject, I absolutely love when you guys talk amongst yourselves in the comment section, and I get a lot of knowledge out of it. So and I'm pretty sure a lot of others also. So please keep your comments coming. It's super interesting. Until next week.